This is Tilt. And trust me, I know it all too well.
This game is trash!
Let's be honest with ourselves. Your aim isn't always your problem. Your mental is. Tilt is the silent killer of your rank. It makes you play like a bot. It forces you into bad decisions and turns winnable games into those 13-3 disasters. So, in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to spot tilt early, reset your brain mid-match, and stay confident. Because fixing your mental doesn't just save your Valorant games, it wins them.
Clutch.
Wow, nice shot.
Spotting tilt. So, how do you actually know when you are tilted? Sometimes tilt is subtle. You may not be screaming, but on the inside, your brain is already sabotaging you. I call this unconscious tilt. So before we can start fixing our tilt, we need to know how to recognize it. Here are some signs. Playing like a scaredy cat. You know that feeling when you just feel like you can't hit anything and you just start hesitating? You stop peeking all in all. And you make those awful second guesses where you know you have the right play, but then you just don't do it. If you're noticing this, you're probably tilted. Forcing bad plays. Well, I am known for this one. Nothing used to get me more tilted than peeking a long-range angle like cat to tiles on Ascent, and then losing that fight in that 1v1. You best believe the next round, I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna go back there, and I gotta win it this time, only to die again. Tunnel visioning. You start focusing too hard on one area of the map, like you're looking at mid, but your B is open, and then you end up getting flanked. Number 4 is autopilot mode. You just start running around without a plan, head empty, peeking corners, not using utility. I see it all the time. And number 5, the classic, typing instead of playing. You end up arguing with your teammates, or the opponents. Instead of actually playing the game, you're just sitting there in base, typing it up. Okay, so recognizing tilt is half the battle. So what do you do when you spot these signs? Well, I recommend, first of all, you call it out to yourself. So when I was trying to focus on my tilt, one of the things that I did is I watched a video on flow state. And this video got me to analyze when I was tilting or not. And so often I would go into games and I would be angry and mad, but not really show it. And then I would die and say, oh, that guy sucks, and just get frustrated. Once I realized I was tilted, I would practice these quick reset fixes. So 1, you can lean back, take a deep breath, shake it off, man. Stand up, wiggle your feet, do something like that. Number 2, take the next round slow. Just focus on your utility, holding angles and playing smart, not on the kills. And 3, recentering your mindset. If you died, just go next. Don't tunnel, we must adapt. So tilt starts in your head, but if you catch it early, you can shut it down before it actually costs you the game. On to confidence. Confidence isn't just for radiance. If you believe you'll win your fight, you most likely will. But if you doubt it, well, you're already dead. So we need to learn how to build confidence even when we are losing. The hero pose trick. And yeah, it works. So studies show that just sitting up, relaxing your shoulders, and striking that hero pose can actually boost your confidence. And I know it sounds stupid, but your brain doesn't actually know the difference. Number 2, positive self-talk. So when you miss a shot, instead of saying, I suck, say, okay, I whiffed, the next one is mine. And if you hit a nice shot or clutch, praise yourself. Number 3, and this is a big one, visualize the win. Take 2 seconds before a round and imagine yourself hitting that clean flick or clutching. You're much more likely to pull it off if you already saw it happening in your head.
That was cat.
Headshot.
Oh, what?
So it's a mindset shift. Even if you're losing, stay confident. A calm and focused player can always turn those games around. So if you want to win more Valorant games, it seems like sometimes you have to fake it till you make it. Moving on to excuses. My shots aren't hitting, my team's throwing, and I'm just unlucky. Well, you want the truth? 99% of the time, you are making bad decisions. And that tilt only makes it worse. So here's how to break the cycle. After every round, ask yourself, did I overpeak? Did I hesitate? And did I tilt in chat instead of focusing on the next play? You can also do this by recording your game and VOD reviewing yourself on these specific areas. Remember, pros don't blame their teammates or RNG. They focus on their decisions and adapt, and you need to do the same. So stop blaming bad luck and start fixing your own game. That's how you will actually improve. Okay, and arguably one of the most important sections of this video, your energy equals your team's energy. Here's the truth. Your attitude doesn't just affect you, it affects the whole team. In Valorant, where community and synergy can make or break a match, bringing the good energy can literally change the outcome of the game. So your energy is contagious. If you are calm and positive, your team is likely to follow your lead. Conversely, if you're constantly complaining or tilted, it can drag the entire team down. Nobody wants to vibe with an Instalog Reyna who types GG after round 3. How can you bring up the energy of your team, you might ask? First of all, hype up good plays. Even if your teammate only lands 1 kill, say something like nice shot or good trade. And if they clutch up, you best be hyping them up.
Oh my god, T-Bogans!
You'll be surprised how quickly people start playing better once they feel appreciated. For me, for example, I'm known for starting off with really bad games. Like I can go like 0-6, but if everyone is like calm and playing the game and being supportive, I'm much more likely to have a good end to the game. But if you start crap talking, I usually do worse. Next, keep the comms productive. Instead of saying, you're trolling, try saying, let's focus on the next round. We've got this. And remember, your tone is super important here. And lastly, be the chill guy. If the team starts to boil over and tilt, stay calm and say something lighthearted like, we're all good, let's just win the next round. These few and easy phrases might save your game. If you've spent any time playing Valorant Ranked, you will know that the mentals in this game are awful. People will try to surrender as soon as they can, just for losing the pistol round. So it is key here that you try to be on your best behavior when communicating with your team. We do not want to start any kind of argument, as that will really impact our chances of winning the game. Now, let's dive deeper into some mid-game resets that you can use to stop your tilt. Timeouts. If you're tilted or losing rounds, take a 30-second timeout on your next death. Stand up, sip some water and breathe. Even if you're solo queuing, mentally calling a timeout for yourself is key. Now, if only Riot implemented a timeout system into Ranked. Silent reset. Sometimes you gotta mute your teammates just for 1 round. Focus on your gameplay, nothing else. Resetting your focus can turn your aim and decision making back on. Role swaps. If you're missing as an entry, don't keep slamming your head against the wall. Play trades, anchor on site, and hold angles instead. We must play smart, not stubborn. And if you can't hold B site, don't keep playing it. Switch the sites. Smart and level-headed players know when it's time to switch up their positioning. There is nothing wrong with saying to your team that I cannot hold B site right now, someone swap with me. In fact, it is praised. Sometimes it only takes a 10-second timeout to get your head back into the game. Laugh off your fails. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves that Valorant is a game and that we are supposed to be playing it for fun. Here's my favorite mental trick. Treat your mistakes like comedy. You don't want to know how many clips I have of me whiffing. So you fall off the map, make it a joke. You whiff an easy shot, laugh it off. Here's the thing. Stress literally nerfs your aim and reaction time. Relaxed players hit cleaner shots and make better decisions. So try this. Every time you fail, find one funny thing about it. Then laugh and learn and move on to the next round. The less you stress, the better you'll play. It is just a game. Have fun with it. Okay, now let's put everything together. The winning formula. The acronym I want you guys to remember is SCORE. So S, we're gonna spot our tilt early. We're gonna identify those signs. Remember, it's playing scared, overthinking, and we need to reset fast. Let's stay confident. Fake it if we need. Believe that you'll win that fight. Let's own our own game. Take responsibility. No blaming luck or teammates. Focus on yourself and your smart plays. We've got to reset like a pro. Use timeouts, mute distractions, or swap roles to clear your mind. And lastly, enjoy the game. Laugh off the mistakes. Stay fun, relaxed, and focus. SCORE is the mental formula that will help you win games every time. Now that you've mastered keeping tilt in check, it is time to focus on winning. Click on the Minimalist Valorant guide on your screen and start climbing the ranks with simple and effective strategies.